Good now. For those of you joining for the first time, welcome. For those of you returning, welcome back. Now, Larry, it's good to see you. Um, as always, I am grateful and honored that you have chosen to spend your precious time in this very sacred self care moment with me, and you've allowed me to spend mine with you. We are continuing to make our way through the relationship card deck, getting into the vortex, the 60 card deck. This is where we are in the stack. And maybe about a little over halfway through. I would say these want to be read, but there's like 4 of them that just popped out. I'm not reading 4 because these things are like a whole novel. Alright. Apparently this one wants to be read. Alright, let's see. Our source is one of love, not condemnation. Our source is one of love, not condemnation. Good now, Kismet. When you pay attention to the way you feel and deliberately choose more thoughts that feel good while you think them, you will begin to recognize the nature of your broader non-physical desires. The majority of negative emotions that you feel are not because the subject of your thought is wrong, but instead because you are condemning something that your source does not condemn. Your source is one of love, not one of condemnation. Only thing that comes to mind right away is our thoughts are a habit. And if we're thinking thoughts that we don't want to think, it can sometimes be hard to break that habit, but it can be changed with intention. So I like how it says deliberately choose the thoughts. That's just what comes to mind right off the break. Any other thoughts? Either of the two folks who are hanging out with me live. Should I read it again? Oops. Our source is one of love, not condemnation. When you pay attention to the way you feel and deliberately choose more thoughts that feel good while you think of them, you will begin to recognize the nature of your broader non-physical desires. The majority of negative emotions that you feel are not because the subject of your thoughts is wrong, but instead because you're condemning something your source does not condemn. Your source is one of love, not one of condemnation. That's interestingly stated. But that's what I got. That's all I got for this morning. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay, let's get meditating. For those joining for the first time, I practice Transcendental Meditation or TM. You can find out more about that in the description. One of these days, I'll be a TM instructor. Ooh, Kismet says, there are so many people that bear church hurt because of the way they show God to be this angry being. You were so right. So right. And that can either push people away. I will say it pushes people away from God, but I also feel like God finds a way to bring them back because that's literally what happened to me. And I've seen it with other people as well. I definitely agree. Definitely agree with that. It's a thing. And Larry says, maybe you're negatively judging something from a value that someone or something else put into you. Absolutely. That is also a thing. Always, I think I wrote an article, question your thoughts or question your beliefs or something. Can definitely, we are issued a set of beliefs as children before we have any of our own discernment, and it can be easy to stay in that belief if you don't question it, even if it doesn't really serve you or if it doesn't really align with your true values. and then you can judge based on that belief that, you know, you acquired. And Kismet, it's so freeing to know that source is love. Absolutely. Absolutely. It gives a sense of confidence, and for me, it gives a sense of like confidence and um, just a knowing that you it's hard to understand or explain. So I love that. Thank you both for sharing. That makes meditation even more fun. Thank y'all. Okay, I am here to support you all in whatever form of meditation you choose to practice because I just want you to keep going. I want you to be consistent in your practice because it's so beneficial to you on so many levels. And it benefiting you also benefits all of us. So the best way I can support you if you're not here live with me is by posting in a chat or reacting to the video after you have meditated with me, and I can celebrate you for consistently showing up um, because that's not a small feat. With this day and with our attention spans like that, for you to just take time to take care of yourself through meditation, I am going to forever celebrate that. Um, that just shows that you know how vital your health is. So thank you in advance, and I'll thank you when I see your comments. So let me get the banner going. All right. Um, 20 minutes. I've got the timer. You don't have to worry about how long it's been or how much longer you have to go. On the other side, I will go ahead and close out the session. So, that said, happy meditation. I will see you on the other side. Spend 20 minutes. Go ahead and keep your eyes closed for a minute or two to allow yourself to move out of meditation into relative life. You can gently wake up your body by wiggling your toes or shimmying your shoulders. Rotate your neck. Get a good stretch in that shoulder. Put a smile on your face. It's a new day. Take as deep a breath in as you can. And exhale as you slowly open your eyes if you choose. Of course, you are also welcome to continue meditating. With that, I just want to say thank you for meditating and thank you for meditating with me. May you create the most amazing now moments. Until I see you next time. Ciao for now.